was asked yesterday about your impeachment offer, and he said it's not a focus of the caucus. Your response?
Well, I think he's right. I don't differ with him. By the way, he's a good man. I don't differ with him. It's not a focus now, but the impeachment, the march toward impeachment started yesterday. I laid the foundation for impeachment when President Trump was first elected. Filed 3 articles of impeachment, and the last one had 99 members of Congress on it. It was approaching half of the Democratic caucus. Speaker Pelosi did a prudent thing. She said, let's move forward with it. So we laid the foundation for it then. We're laying the foundation for it now. And I will bring articles of impeachment. Let me look into the camera. I will bring articles of impeachment. Now, what the House will do, I have no way of prognosticating. But be assured, I will bring articles of impeachment.
Well, bring them, nigga!
Well, I just want to know, he's trying to impeach Trump, but we real life watched a president that couldn't even walk, talk, or do anything.
Didn't know executive orders he signed.
And y'all still let him in office and let him continue to run this nation and didn't say nothing and didn't want to impeach him, don't want to do nothing. But y'all trying to get Trump out because he's getting shit done.
Some people's brains work a little slower than others.
Nah, bro.
It's okay.
He just want to just mess with it. He just too left, bro. I think he just want to just be a Democrat too.
They want America to look like Africa.
But I wonder, bro. This is why I also be thinking like they must have been getting money under the table real bad.
No, our comments on that video are hilarious, bro.
Which one?
We are going to fight this fight. I am going to stand with you in this fight.
That shit was annoying hearing him.
I remember the comment. That was so funny. They said they out there mad because they can't get into their laptops no more. They delete their files. That's literally why they out there, bro. Oh, man. That'd be the only reason you're trying to impeach Trump, brother.
When people see these signs, I assure you, the pressure is going to be on Congress to do something. Impeachment doesn't mean that he will be removed from office, but it will say to the country that this is what we stand for. It's been said that the protests don't have a plan. Well, the plan is here. This is the plan. Protest, complain now, impeach later.
Let's get to calls because the lines have lit up. Richard,
Complain now,
Georgia
impeach
Republican.
later.
You're up first, Richard.
He's not serious, bro.
Thank you. I watched you yesterday with the Democrat Party out protesting everything that Elon Musk is trying to do for the American people.
Like
the USAID is a 100% of money laundering scheme around the world, kickbacks back to the Democrat Party, whether it's to the Clinton Foundation in Haiti, $4.4 billion, and $84 million went to her daughter, Chelsea Clinton. All y'all have is impeachments and race and gender, et cetera, and you actually do nothing for the people of America today. I think the Democrats should sit back and let America see what it's like to reduce the people in government, the wasteful spending. And all y'all can do is just complain and be negative. And we're sick of it.
Wow.
Oh, man, his face the whole time, bro. It didn't move.
That's like the sports call radio where they call in and get on their ass.
Oh, man, they need to do that more
I
often.
instantly tell. But when he started talking, I said, he's about to grill him.
Oh, he's right, man. All they're doing is complaining for no reason.
Yeah, what did they do?
And we didn't do call-ins, bro.
All I see these Democrats really been doing is help immigrants, help gays, and send other people money.
Yeah.
That's all I have seen.
They didn't really even help him with anything because they got, in 2 cents, whatever, they got the marriage. So, I mean, what else
did they say?
They need help with besides
$84 million to Clinton's daughter?
Yeah,
we don't.
Chelsea Clinton.
Is that a fact?
I think so.
Well, who all got pardoned? Was the Clintons pardoned too?
Nah.
See, y'all put cases on that nigga Trump. He finna put cases on all you niggas.
Ew, damn. That's a fact.
It's a fact.
That's insane.
You got the receipt?
We got the receipts.
Pull it up.
Damn, this came out yesterday. Wow.
But we gotta know the source.
It says Chelsea Clinton got $80 million. Damn.
From the
USAID.
Yeah.
Hey, that's why Democrats fighting for all this BS. They trying to make it seem like it's about giving people around the world help. Hell no, y'all trying to line y'all pockets with tax dollars.
That's literally what they're
doing. Hey man, as the corruption continues to come out and the fingers point back to the Democrat Party, hey man, they about to get even more frantic.
$900K job out of college, $10 million New York apartment, $3 million wedding in New York. Damn.
She's ugly as fuck.
Who is this?
That's Chelsea Clinton. That's Hillary Clinton and daughter.
Got $84 million.
She is hit. She got beat with the ugly stick.
Matter of fact, and this is for other countries.
You know what? Hey,
go back to that picture of her.
And the main party that's screaming white supremacy. That's what make it more crazy to me. The main party.
Hey, brother, you a coon.
He got some bread too. He chugging and jiving. He just bread behind the closed door.
This is a very different Donald Trump. He's leading a very different administration in the way he's attacking things, and the American public is very much more in line with him than they were at any point during his entire first.
So why the impeachment?
Well, I would say, correction, this is not a very different Donald Trump. This is a very different Donald Trump as being viewed by voters in this
in the way he's going about things with Susan Wiles leading things. I think he is, going at things in a much less disorganized fashion, much more organized.
Take me back in history.
Take you back in history. So it was so interesting to me that Donald Trump's first net approval rating of his second term is higher than his entire first term. And I was interested, has that ever happened? Has the second term net approval rating in the first month, have you ever had a higher rating than any net approval rating during the entire first term? Donald Trump is the only...
I have a really hard time believing this.
This is 100% true. I went back. I love spreadsheets. Donald Trump's is the first guy ever whose net approval rating in the first month of his second term is higher than any rating that he had as an entire first term, Kate Ball.
Look at her face.
This is true. I don't make stuff up. The numbers are the numbers.
I believe you in
you
nothing
see what she just did?
when you...
Second term net approval rating in the first month.
Does this show
Have
bias?
you ever had a higher rating than any net approval rating during the entire first term? Donald Trump is the only...
I have a really hard time believing this.
This is 100% true. I went back. I love spreadsheets. Donald Trump's is the first guy ever whose net approval rating in the first month of his second term is higher than any rating that he had as an entire
She looks skeptical
first
as hell.
term, Kate Baldwin.
It's
This is
almost
true.
like she's
I don't make
biased.
stuff up. The numbers are the numbers.
I believe you in nothing except when you have it in the wall, and then I believe everything you say.
That's exactly right.
Which is why
he's describing what is currently the dumbest strategy in politics, which is Democrats taking the 20% side of every 80-20 issue in America. USAID, people want this pared down. They want it streamlined. They want to know where the money is going. Democrats have a meltdown. Today, Donald Trump signs executive order on keeping boys out of girls' sports. Democrats take the 20 side of that issue as well. All these issues, this is like Trump's superpower, finding a bunch of 80-20 issues, getting on the 80, and everybody who's sort of reflexively against him gets on the 20. And now the Democratic Party has like a 31% approval rating. This is why.
That's a great way to put that.
Well, your kids can't read.
They want boys and girls sports. They want us to be okay
borders.
with money laundering, open borders.
Vaccines that haven't been tested for long.
What's wrong with the vaccine? People are skeptical of it.
And if you don't agree with all this, you're a Nazi.
You're a fascist.
They're never going to win.
America said, Trump.
I think he is unfit. I don't think that he is the proper person to have liberty and justice for all in the palms of his hands, because he doesn't seem to care for all. He cares a great deal for the plutocracy, the plutocrats. He surrounds himself with billionaires, and they seem to believe that the rich need more to do more, meaning the billionaire class, and that the poor can do more with less.
The clip.
These,
I'd like to say something about
they
that.
see the government of the United States as a tool to acquire greater wealth than what they already have.
had it, buddy.
The president himself, with this meme that he came out with, has made just an untold amount of money. And doing that as he is president of the United States. Is this what we want in a president? So I don't have a high opinion of him in terms of what he does. I do have a deep abiding affinity for his humanity. His humanity is important to me, and I respect his humanity. But his behavior is just unacceptable.
Shut up, Al.
And he needs to leave office.
Chuck is a Republican in Syracuse, New York.
Point something out.
Good morning to you.
Al Green is a singer.
Good morning. I find it very disappointing that Mr. Green is going to waste time on another impeachment effort. He is on the financial committee there. I saw just 6 months ago, Houston Chronicle has an article. Houston poverty rates the highest among major U.S. metros, data shows. If you go onto Google and you go into like the Fifth Ward, and you go to some of these neighborhoods that Mr. Green represents, you see people who are selling drugs, selling sex, suffering, and Mr. Green is chasing after headlines. The same goes for AOC, who's up there chasing headlines and trying to get her face on TV. And there's nothing wrong with that, but if you go into her district, who's she representing, herself or her district? And yesterday you had Mr. Cohen, Congressman Cohen on
Chuck, Chuck, let's have the congressman respond to what you just said about his district and where his focus should be.
That's rude.
Thank you for your call, Chuck. I greatly appreciate it. By the way, those conditions that you have brought to our attention, they are all over this country. There are pockets all over the country where these things are in place. And I don't want to end it just in my congressional district. I want to end them all over the country, which is why I have been at the forefront of fighting against these poverty issues that we have to confront. And I'm going to continue to do that. But that doesn't mean that I can't do other things as well. It is not unusual for people who don't want you to do something to try to distract you by saying you should be doing something else. Well, there are many other things that I maybe can do at some point in my life, but this is the focus that I believe is important for my country, not for Al Green. I'm not trying to make headlines. We're making headway as it relates to an unfit president who should not be in office given his behavior, not his humanity.
Closing the border. If I see this nigga for real, y'all, I'm going to take his game for real.
I want y'all to know something. He said that Trump is about giving the billionaires more. Trump just announced some new tax cuts. One of the tax cuts was ending tax breaks for billionaire sports team owners.
Damn.
Renewed Trump tax cuts. No tax on overtime. No tax on Social Security for 10 years. No tax on tips. Adjusting the SALT cap. Closing carried interest loophole and tax cuts for Made in America projects.
So, Al, who is this for?
Al, we know who it was for. I kept saying, Al, you know what? You should have been like the original Al Green and don't be a politician. You should have been back there singing. You should have hit the 1-2 step.
No, but I like what the caller said. He said, you're chasing headlines. Your district is a shithole. And you're over here trying to get some headlines. You want some publicity. Like he's like, you represent one of the poorest districts and you're over here not focusing on fixing that. You focusing on trying to get Trump out of office. He said, who is this for? You? Or the people?
This is getting sick.
I remember you wanted to live in this district.
I didn't want to live. Okay, you got me.
A Reuters Ipsos poll that was done right after the USAID news broke found that 56% of people would like to see all foreign assistance programs suspended, which is leading a lot of people to say that the Democrats have picked a very weird hill to die on.
How can I vote?
That's because there's no other hill to die on, because President Trump continues to deliver on the promises that he made to the American people on the campaign trail, and going through the federal government line by line and making this government more efficient is one of those priorities and one of those promises that President Trump made. And as you just cited, John, 56% of Americans support freezing foreign aid. And I read a fascinating article in the Washington Post today. They interviewed voters in Pennsylvania, and all of them said that they support President Trump and Elon Musk's efforts to make this government more efficient. What President Trump and Elon Musk and this entire administration is trying to do is make our bloated bureaucracy here in Washington run like a profitable business. And every agency has been tasked with going line by line and ensuring that the American taxpayers' money is aligned with the American people's interests. It's a common sense solution to fixing a decades-old problem of bloated bureaucracy, waste, fraud, and abuse. And the vast majority of Americans support it. So the Democrats can hoot and holler all they want. This White House will stay committed to delivering on President Trump's priorities and being good stewards of the hardworking American people's tax dollars.
Hey, I like Caroline Levitt.
I love her.
Speaking facts.
She don't fuck around.
I can do all that.
She's 27.
Yeah.
She's a young boss.
Like that. Yeah.
She stand on
do all that
business.
hooping and hollering, y'all ain't gonna do shit.
I like her delivery. She's like aggressive. She's like, you just asked me some stupid shit.
You know what? This seems
See, if you
pretty
said that
easy.
about a black woman, it'd be racist.
This seems very much easy.
Well, maybe if they had a black woman up there and she was doing like Caroline Levitt, I'll give her the same praise.
You know what I'm saying? But you call her aggressive and they take it a good way, you know, but if they would take it the wrong way.
I just think like she is.
I agree with you.
You know, she's fierce.
Stern.
It seems pretty easy though. You just ask America, hey guys, what do y'all want? Okay, well that's what y'all want. That's what I'm gonna give you guys.
All right.
And then you get voted in, and then now it's how did they get voted in? Not to all this crazy stuff. When then you didn't do what the American people said they wanted, and then you lose, and then you crying. That's insane. That might actually be insanity.
It is.
Like, my bad. That's crazy, bro.
It is, bro, because they're not switching up the technique and they think that it's going to win them another election when we seen it won't. They stole the last one.
And like I like what they said. They said the Democrats are always taking the 20% on the 80-20 issues. They just want to be against Trump. And being against Trump right now, and he's doing things that the majority of most Americans are in favor of. I mean,
that's
man.
That's like having a girlfriend and not giving her stuff that she want, and then she be mad that she broke up with you. That's literally the same thing.
That is.
You gotta give her what she wants, so y'all can stay together.
Analogy.
Yeah, you're right.
People are idiots. We gone, bro.